Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're down here kind of in the woods, right next to the farm. You can see the silos over there. And I'm clearing out the brush in here. I cut a few trees right in this area. You can see I put this back. I think I got all the stumps out. Yeah. Cut a few trees like right in here. And there was a lot of the brush. And I'll have to show you what I'm talking about. Down in here when I cut these trees, and it made it a mess. And I cut like 3 trees before I realized it. And let me show you what I'm talking about. There's gotta be something. Yeah, right here. See this brush sticking out? Didn't mean to hit that. Let's see. Here we go. Now you can see it. See this brush? It's kind of like a tree sticking kind of out of the ground. It's better to clear this out first. That way we can just get to the trees. So that's what I'm doing. See if we can hit it here. It's really crowded in here. I'm trying not to hit any trees. Gotta find the trigger. It's here somewhere. Oh, wait, there it was. Right there. Now that should disappear. Here it goes. Alright, I think the rest of that is limbs hanging down. Alright. So, I got to looking at this. We'll hop out of the tractor here. Shut that off. That thing is loud. Got to looking at this, and I said we couldn't go past this point right here, where this property line's at. But I totally didn't look at this because there's a fence right here. So this is our property. All the way through to where this fence goes. And it goes for days here. Quite a ways. There's plenty of trees here to cut. All different kinds. We got firs, we got oaks. All kinds. So we can cut all of this. All the way up to about where the fence stops. Right here. All the way across here. And you can see that this property line, where this fence ends, right here, this last post. This is where the property line's at, and it goes straight across. Right here, Miss Daria White owns the rest of this. She owns that field. She owns all the woods up here, and then if you cut across here, this line right here, this is where field 30 starts, and we're going to own this at, I'm hoping someday soon. I've been having some issues. I'm on the PlayStation 4, and I've been doing missions. Been doing quite a few missions, as a matter of fact. Let's pull the map up here and I'll show you. Basically, everything that's green I have done. So that's a lot of missions. And I think 2 or 3 times now, I've learned a lesson, and I'll explain that in a minute. 2 or 3 times now, the system has crashed. I don't know why. It's like right as I complete a mission, it'll crash. It'll go to this blue screen and I'll have an error, and it'll say, update your game, or, send a report to them, or, whatnot. But, yeah, so I don't know. I've learned to save after every mission. And it's still not a guarantee that it won't happen. But, just a word of advice, if you guys are on a console, I don't know if it does it on Xbox. I've heard of it doing it on Xbox, but I've never had it happen to me. Not on PlayStation. And you can see where we parked everything there. Oh yeah, a little update here. I bought an auger wagon, so we'll be ready to harvest whenever we plant. Put all the vert stuff down here. Put all my front implements in there, usually. And then I got all my equipment in here. Came in here and got the wheel loader out. Got everything parked in here. Got the quad track in here, the 2 combines. I don't know about the 2 combines. I may hang on to them for now, but I could see us upgrading those. Maybe to like 17130 or something. I don't know. Haven't decided. I kind of like the old combines, but, to be productive, especially on this map, is going to take some bigger equipment. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my cultivator yet. It won't fit in anything. It's so big. I'm going to have to build some kind of shop or something. I'm hoping that the Black Sheep modding little shed that they just came out with, hoping it'll fit in there. I need to run it over on the test map and see if it'll fit before I build it. So yeah, I plowed 44 and 45 together. I got it all plowed, got it fertilized. It is ready for planting. And speaking of planting, when is that? Okay, we're not ready yet. I want to plant soybeans over here, especially on 44 and 45. 35, I might plant something different. If we buy 30, if we have enough money to buy 30, and I'm hoping we will with all the lumber and stuff we're going to get, or not lumber, but, you know, money from the timber. I'm hoping we'll have enough to buy 30, at least 30. I really want 49, but I'll settle for just 30 for right now. That way we can kind of start on the forest up there north of 30. There's money up there. And we might buy 31, since it is Miss White's property too. And I'm not going to buy any properties until the loyalty bar is full. I said the prices were cheap on the fields, and they are, but I need them as cheap as they can be, because this is not a full, you know, well, I hate to say that, but it's a map. We can't replace the forest areas with fields, and that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. It doesn't have to be that way, and I know I'm probably sounding like I'm on another planet right now. But let me show you what I'm talking about. We'll head down here and jump the barbed wire fence. Don't ever jump a barbed wire fence in real life. I have tried it. It does not turn out well, okay? Do not jump a barbed wire fence. But yeah, like this area here, okay? This is the forest kind of area, I guess. And you know, I've said in the previous maybe couple episodes or something like that that we could not turn this into farmland, which is true. We can't really plow this up because of all the huge bumps that are here. We've got all these jagged bumps and little hills in here. We can't turn this into farmable land. And what I mean by that is like this right here. We can't plow it up. We can't plant crops there, stuff like that. It was never meant to be that way for this map. And that's why they designed it like that. But you can see over here that this area, if I can get out of these weeds, we're going to have to take care of all these bushes and stuff. You can see over here, this is how it was meant to be. In real, I guess, IRL, real life, they don't clear forests for farmland. They, here in Oregon anyway. Other places they do. So if other maps come out and it's smooth enough, well, believe me, we're going to plow it up and make it into a field. But in Oregon, the forestry area, they replant trees. They have all this forest area that they cut these trees out of, and they replant these trees. And you can see that right here. This is an area that has been logged at some point, and they planted trees. Looks like it's different phases maybe, because those trees look newer than these. And then they just kind of progress up this way. So this area was not ever meant to be farmed like, you know, row crop stuff. It is just not gonna happen. And this looks like a grown-up, maybe a little logging road here. But anyway, this comes in. There's a little grass area back here. This is actually a field. This is field 37. Grass field here. May invest in these soon. May invest in these. I'm kind of wanting to get into silage, maybe at the biogas plant. So may have to invest in these grass fields soon. But yeah, that's the story. So we're gonna do logging, but we're gonna replace what we cut. You know, deforestation. You know, all that stuff. We're gonna replant the trees. And Not worry about it, because that's what that area is meant for. We're going to keep them as forest. We're not going to clear them out to make way for new fields and stuff like that. So that's how it goes. So we need to buy a planter. Let's see, what would that be under? It's under forestry, isn't it? We need this tree planter. It's only $26,000. The pallets for trees, they're only $40 per pallet, and you get 20 trees per pallet. And each tree at full growth, at 100% growth, is worth about somewhere around $5,000, I think, once they get to full height. So, yeah, $40 for a pallet of 20. I mean, that's, you do the math there. It's worth it. So we need to buy that. Where to go? Right in here. And we'll be replanting trees, and we'll buy that at some point. Let me go ahead and buy a pallet of trees too. Oh, there goes the early morning train. Now what is this? Oh, this is for wood chips. If you're going to plant like an actual field with poplar saplings, then you can turn it into wood chips. May get into that too. Haven't done much of that, so I may get into the more of the stuff that I haven't done, like biogas and wood chips, stuff like that. Go ahead and buy a pallet of trees here too. Alright, so let's get back to clearing these woods out. We can go all the way. Matter of fact, I'm going to drive down to that property line and work my way back this way. Let's see which way would be the best way. Probably back this way. So yeah, I'm going to cut all these trees, take them down to the sawmill. Got our logging truck right there. Works really well. And this may not be the permanent home for those, although they do fit in there quite well. But I'm definitely going to have to find some place to park that cultivator. Unless I just leave it out in the rain, which, you know, farm equipment, it degrades if you leave it out in the rain. Does it really on... I wonder if it actually does on seasons. Haven't thought about that. Alright, so this is the road. I guess we need to stick with the line like right here on 35. So this is the property line. We can clear everything out from here. Let's see if we got what we got in here. Yeah, we got some bushes in here. Can't really do anything with these. I know they come up as cuttable here, but they're not worth cutting up and taking, you know, anywhere. They're just basically just brush. So we'll get that all cut out here. Turn my light on so I don't cut any trees by accident. It's really hard to see in here with all these in here. There's the trigger though, right there. Whoop. Should disappear. Or fall over like that. There we go. Alright, I need to keep straight here though. Don't want to cut any on her property. We'll own it soon. We'll own it soon. Alright, I think that's all for the weeds right in here. All the brush. Right in there. But this is really hard to... Where's that line at? There's the property post. Right there. So, I can go ahead and cut this. Don't want to drop it on that fence. Let me back my tractor up. Let's go ahead and make a line here where we can see where we're going. Tell you what, let me just go ahead and back this on out. It is really bumpy in here. I hope we can plant back in here. We should be able to, but it is thick. Alright, I'm going to use the tractor as a reference here. Hopefully I'll be able to see the lights from the tractor. Alright, let's put that down so maybe we can see the lights. Now, where's that post again? Yeah, it's going to be hard to see those lights. But there's the tractor. I see the tractor. Where's the post at? There it is. Okay, I see it. There it is. Right there. So we can cut this one. And this one, I wonder, is this a big one? Yeah, it looks like it's kind of scaled up a little bit. Yep, it is. Now, let's see how this trigger works. This thing may go flying, or it may go all kinds of wonky. So, the trigger's kind of out here. Oh, boy. How's this going to go? Ooh. Alright, well, that didn't go as bad as I thought it would. Alright. Let's see, where did I cut this other tree at? Right there. So everything in front of this, I can cut. This one, oh, this one doesn't. This one may go flying because it's one of these straight ones. Oh. Yep, there it goes. Yep. See, these, yeah, the triggers are not kind of on these trees. It's really weird. Is this one going to be the same? No, this one's fine. This one should fall just straight over. Yeah, see, it's fine. Alright, where's my tractor? There it is. Alright, so we're good to go from here. Basically, we can cut the rest of this. I need to trim these up, though. Kind of delimb them. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Some of these trees are phase throughable after you cut them. I know I cut a ash tree, and I couldn't delimb it because the limbs were phase throughable, and that was weird. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. So, sometimes we have to haul the whole tree down there. See, look, this one's phase throughable, but I can still delimb this. I just can't walk along the log. See, now I'm down in the log. See that? Yet I can still delimb it here. That's... Well, I wonder if I could maybe get up on something and delimb the others. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. If it's phase throughable, I'm just going to take it down there and sell it. See, that one's not. So I don't know. Maybe it's only a few of them. Oh man, that kind of went through the fence there. I was kind of afraid of that. I should have moved over a little further. Maybe we can get it out of here though. That one I could actually cut in half. Alright, let's go ahead and cut. Do I have any more bushes out through here? Yes, I do. I need to get these bushes out first. So let me take care of that. There's one, I think. Yep. So just find the trigger on these bushes and they should just disappear. Sometimes there's more than one. I'm trying, I don't want to cut any trees. We get it? Yep. That's it. Uh-oh. And they do fall through the map. So, sometimes. Nothing you can do about that. Hey, this is actually better. Do it from in cab. Let me just turn this off so I don't accidentally cut any trees. Bushes, bushes. Looking for bushes. Is that one? Said this is better. It might not be. Yeah, there's one over there. Oh, this uneven ground though. Here's one. Can I get into it? There we go. I guess I was already on it. Alright, maybe I need to work from the outside in. Maybe that would be a better tactic. And this thing may be too low too. I'm gonna have to adjust this as I go because it's so bumpy back here. Don't fall through. Dang it. Oh, it didn't. It's still there. Okay. Just gotta get on it. Disappear. There it goes. Alright guys, so that's the plan. I'm going to work on all this forest here. All these trees. We've got a lot of timber here. Should make a little bit of money off of this. I'm going to keep doing missions and save every time. So when it crashes I can bring it back from just the last one that I did. And yeah, so we'll keep on doing it. Alright guys, remember, get out of the trees, get out of the trees. There we are. Remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see you guys later.